This is my Father's Day gift. He drew it.
Tell him, Dad. Tell him about the grades. Tell him about the grades. Dad, have they been phenomenal this year?
He's been doing okay this year. He got over 3.0
on everything. Every single report card.
So he might be able to go somewhere.
I'm leaving Alamogordo. No way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, off of alley-oop.
All right, Mike, can you give me a loud clap, please?
How's it going? You're in the Art Mob house. My name is Michael Farhat. Let's dive into this and get to know each other. I've built a reputation creating artwork on plexiglass. The process is very unique. I really haven't seen anything matched as far as like other people doing the same style of work. So what I do is I draw everything in reverse on the glass, etch it with an X-Acto blade, and every texture, tone, color is peeled from the back and then spray painted, and then the end result is revealed when you turn the glass over. I've been able to, just based off of the medium, stand out on social media. My lane is definitely geared towards athletes and celebrities, specifically NBA players. I have a huge network, and that's kind of been my focus for the past 10 years. I went to Otis Art College right next to LAX. Right after Otis, I dived into doing storyboarding for Family Guy, Futurama, Simpsons. I worked on the comic book for Simpsons. Throughout that process, the workload was so demanding. I never really felt like it was my passion. I was fulfilling somebody else's dream. And with that, I was invited to a Laker game I knew in advance, and I already figured out the process of working on glass. So I decided to do a piece for Lamar Odom, and then I had a connection to go to the family room after the game, and I revealed it to him, and based off of his reaction, it just kind of sparked all the other players wanting a piece. They've never seen anything on glass, so I think that was pretty intriguing for them. Time management and schedules was tough before kids. Just as an independent, you never know what hat you need to wear that day, what you need to do. So throwing kids into the mix just adds like 4 or 5, 6 hours to everything. Just like any type of painting is gonna get interrupted by kids. They need to be fed, all that stuff, you know. One's sick, and then all of them get sick. But they're such a blessing. They're a motivation in itself, in just being creative and stuff like that. And they're hard, but they make you young again. They make you relive your youth again through them. So it's a very cool experience. Ever since kids, I've been going out with Yannick without fun. So we've been having fun, dude. We go to this taco spot down the street, and share our creative minds and figure out what's next. Whatever's challenging as an independent, we try and navigate through it. Same with Gabe. Gabe always has a lot of crazy insight because he's fantastic at business. And typically as a creative, the business side is usually harder for us. But it's cool picking the brain of somebody that's doing well in that area.
Fine. French tips off shredded beef.
Shredded beef.
All right.
With the mozzarella cheese on that joint.
Mozzarella?
Yeah.
That's what they got on the brie. The brie is not mozzarella.
With the gouda. With truffle butter.
Truffle butter. Actual truffle butter?
Yeah.
Guys from Nicki Minaj?
No, not that.
Oh, you told me with Nicki Minaj truffle butter on the taco.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm pretty much paying homage
Oh, got you. To Philippe's.
to whatever one says it first.
Whichever, yeah. Let them worry, yeah. You definitely be a first ballot. I mean, I would co-sign it.
Do I need anything else?
Hey guys, look at you.
Oh!
Look at you guys.
What's going on, man?
Look at you.
How are you, bro? You good?
How you doing, Yanni?
Everything good, man? Yeah.
What is making me?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
This is the joint right here.
Have you seen it?
Yo, I've seen it. This is a joint though.
I got the other one coming.
Those are bombs right there.
Oh, shit. That close? You know somebody gonna sit on that?
I know.
I know, right?
She's the owner
We're not like
of Palisades. She's been here for like 30 years, I think. Z is talking to her about his brand, Ethiopian Sports Club. I think he wants to do some shirts with them.
I don't know what like.
Probably have it in here in the Gabe shop. And since she's like a local, she might do it,
And like all of our
but she might not. But at least you can talk to her.
Really? You just drink silver straight? Can I have a little more?
What the fuck?
What, way down?
Yeah, literally.
All of a sudden, way
So the question is, dreams before family. Is it okay to chase your dream at the expense of spending time with your family? Gabe, how you feel about that? We've had these conversations.
No, I know. So
Okay.
I always start with the very first time I found out I was going to be a father.
Right.
What I would do is I would go to like all these men that I had in my life that I thought might be doing a good job. You never know, but you think they're doing a good job as a father. And I would just ask them like, yo, if you have one piece of advice, what can you give me? And I had a stunt coordinator that I worked for a lot, who's been impactful in my life, named Sean Graham, tell me, he was like, you got to still make time to do what makes you happy. And his example was like, if he just had a long day at work, he's gonna try to get home before his kids go to bed, and by the time he gets home, he may only have an hour with them. He was like, but he has not been fulfilled in his day, or it's a very busy career, right?
Yeah,
so like
definitely.
he may be going nonstop and he hasn't had a chance to do anything for himself for a month or something. And he was like, if I could stop by the beach, jump in real quick, catch a surf, and then get home, and now I only have 30 minutes with my kid, that guy that I am in that 30 minutes is a way better man than I could be if I don't do that and I spend that hour.
Yeah.
Right? And I may be telling that story wrong, but that's the way I received it. And for me, that was what was dope, is like, oh shit. Like, yeah, you gotta stay fulfilled.
Yeah.
And if you can't be fulfilled, then it makes it very hard to show up as the best version of you.
Yeah.
And so for me, that's where this conversation starts for me. It's like, can I still find fulfillment at the same time as still being there for the family?
Yeah.
And what's the balance?
Yeah.
I think kids are the dopest filter business-wise, because you're not going to waste no time like you maybe would. You might take more chances before, but now your filter is way different.
Yeah,
because
can't play
you got
games.
something at risk and shit.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So like, you're not going to risk being taken away from your family to do a maybe. You're gonna make sure it's more solidified and shit like that. You know what I mean?
For sure, meetings got shorter.
Yeah.
Right.
You get straight to the meat of the you get straight to the meat of the conversation. Like, you don't got time to be playing around. Like, look, I need to know, are we doing this or not?
Yeah.
And it's okay if I gotta do this, because I feel like, even for me, I feel like I'm not gonna get no conversation with nobody about business if we ain't talking about something serious.
Yeah.
Because any precious time I'm doing talking about it with you, I'm taking away from mine. And so I risk my spending time with my family like I want to, because if I'm not happy, I can't make them happy. And you don't want somebody who's not happy as a parent to be the parent. So I got to think about me first as far as being happy, so I can make sure that I can fulfill what they want, their dreams. Like, I guess I feel kind of hard. Like, where does it go to where you keep working? Where
Yeah,
does it
that's
stop?
the balance is the hard part. So
Yeah,
for me,
yeah.
as somebody, I'm
Right.
always doing the most.
Yeah.
And I'm always taking on too much shit, because if I see passion in somebody, I feel like, oh, I gotta be a battery there.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta be batteries here, because I want those in my life. I want people to support when I have something I'm driving for. And so for me, it gets hard to like decide, when do you not do that? I mean, something that's been really impactful for me is when I see someone else that I'm working with also has something that they're risking, like family, then to me, then it becomes like, oh, okay, it's just kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
Same stake in the game.
we both have this thing that we're having to leave in order to chase our dream or passion, and we both have respect for that, and we can say, like, I mean, the three of us is why we can have this conversation.
Right.
It's like, yo, you're here right now, kids are at home, right? Kids are at home, somebody's doing that, and there must be a reason. We must be doing something other than just having drinks.
Right.
We must be doing something other than just like going to hang out with the boys.
Yeah,
like we already did that shit.
This is work.
Yeah.
We out here working.
And I think building like that becomes, for me, more impactful when I feel like, oh, we may not be giving each other the same amount of time we were when we were younger, single, and just going out to have fun, but we're giving each other like really impactful time. Because we know.
Everything is different after that, though.
Yeah.
Like even when we kick it and stuff like that, the quality of when we do kick it is way different than it would be like if we didn't have kids. We'd probably meet up at CVS and get like
we don't cherish it as much.
No, they're meaningful moments now.
Like think about the last party we were just at together and stuff.
Yeah.
That shit looked like a movie.
Yeah, definitely. On that, both you and Fawn are creatives. So what's the dynamic of y'all spending time with each other while both of y'all are both dreamers, or both active and creative? How does that work?
I think we just kind of split it up as far as whoever's got the iron hot. You know what I mean? Because she's got insane ideas. Like everybody knows that. But like if I'm up, I'm up. You know what I mean?
But you can't plan that kind of thing.
Right.
No.
So how do you?
Just like what you were saying with the balance, it's forever changing. It's like it's impossible to figure out.
Yeah.
Right.
Like especially with kids, all the variables that we got is crazy.
So sometimes it's hard for us to like convince the other one, like, yo, I can't go to Disneyland because this is my work day.
Yeah.
If I don't work, that dream of you wanting to get that house or whatever is not gonna work with you. So I got to do it. So give me that time. Sometimes I get into that situation where I'm just like, man, and then I want to spend time, but at the same time, it's like I know if I spend time, I'm gonna miss out on possibly getting us to where we want to go. So does it stop? Does it stop at any time as far as when I get there?
I mean, like just as an independent, you always kind of feel like you don't have enough time in there, and people, the next best thing is on your neck.
Yeah.
So you want to push forward and you just want to work the whole fucking time. You know what I mean? So I mean,
but that could be the problem, and
for sure.
in LA it can be a problem because it feels like, oh, it is so important to go to that party. It is so important to go to that thing. Like, you know,
because you never know.
Well, yeah, because
I mean, LA is a 24/7.
I've met some tight-ass people doing things like that.
Yeah, bro.
And they're people that are like really impactful in my life, and my kids treat like uncles, or you know what I mean. And so it became family. So it's not like it's a lie; it's real.
I heard this quote. I heard this phrase. This guy said, "LA is a 24/7 working place where you're working constantly, even when you think you're not." He said, meeting somebody in a restaurant could be the difference of having your kids go to a private school or going to a public school. Because you could meet somebody in the bathroom and they'd be like, "Oh, you look like so-and-so." And next thing you know,
look how we did it in the Palisades, man.
Yo, you said we're famous.
We already lit.
We're gonna have a documentary about you two.
Yo, we were lit.
Palisades hustlers.
Yo, we met some very powerful people off of just being there. You know what I'm saying? Just being there and just going to the bar. Or just getting a drink. Or even when we go to our taco spot, they know me like, but we really be killing it.
Hey,
we trying to bring
wait, but it is kind of y'all's taco spot.
We brought them into it. We got to bring them
I'm in the fold every once in a while. But what I was going to say is it's also how you met Smoke Label. And you're sipping on their tequila that you did not have to pay for because they were gracious enough to hook it up for this event.
And then I come home
look at my music equipment collecting dust, and my kids going like,
Yeah, bro.
"You missed our game." And I was like, "Oh, shit." So you know, it's like that thing. It's like you got to ask yourself, "Am I being a good dad?" It's like,
Dude,
or am I not? It's like,
is it crazy networking? I swear to you, that was one of the questions too. One of the questions was, can you control how money affects your ability to be authentic? Literally.
Yeah,
because you're just doing it. You're really just doing it not because you love it, but you have to do it.
You know, it's like,
right? And you're just like, man, but I would love to just really be me and do my shit.
Sure.
Come to a crossroads here, like,
especially with like kids, you know, kids really hold that, you know, like I said, that mirror to you. You know, like, hey, why did you stop doing this? You're like, I don't really know, dude. It's a good question.